What's up, man? Dude, you're getting all this camera time. You're getting famous. You're getting famous over here. So, it's almost New Year's Day. It's about, let's say, I think it's the 30th today. And so, I just wanted to make a video talking about, I guess my next chapter in my life. And so, as I'm here home in Philadelphia enjoying the rest of the holidays, I'm sitting here thinking, like, will I miss the military? Now, there's certain things, certain professions, I'm sure, where everybody, when they leave, there's things they won't miss. And, that's with me with the military. There's going to be parts of it that I will not miss at all. But there's going to be parts of it that I certainly will 100% miss, and I'll never be able to experience it in the civilian world. And the main thing that I will miss the most is embracing the suck. And that's like a coined military term where, like, basically make the most out of any crappy situation because it's not going to last forever. And there have been so many times in my couple years of service, my 4 years of service, where I've certainly lived up to that phrase. I've had two military occupations, infantryman and artilleryman. So I've definitely spent a lot of time out in the field and training and been in a lot of cold, wet spots, man. And there's a couple stories, that I will share in time, on this channel as I get to leave the military and reflect. There's tons of stories, but whenever, like, in the military, from my experience, if you're out training, somebody's gonna lose their mind because they're either cold, tired, and or wet and hungry. And when it's not you having this moment, like, this meltdown is the funniest thing. Like people lose their mind, like, dude, it's so fucking cold, man. And they start freaking out. Or I'm so fucking hungry. And again, when it's not you, dude, it's the funniest shit in the world. So one story in particular I'll tell you is my friend Lavanos. I don't know. I never really can remember where I am in these stories. I just know it was somewhere over in Europe when I was stationed in Germany. So maybe Poland or something. But my friend Lavanos, dude. I haven't seen this dude in years, but it was a long day, long night, freezing cold training in the winter. And so every night you fall asleep in the cabinets of your vehicles and your big trucks. It's like a two-seater, but you would stack like 5 dudes in there and just huddle up next to the heater and cuddle with your buddy so you didn't freeze to death. And sometimes you got left out, you were the odd man out, and you had to sleep in the back of, like, the bed of the truck in a sleeping bag, on a metal floor, metal bedding, so to speak. And you never wanted to be that guy because it was freezing. So Lavanos was out doing something, and we all, my team, went to bed in the cab, and there was literally no room left for Lavanos. So he finishes up whatever he was doing, and he comes to the opens the passenger door and looks, and he's like, "Hey, is there any room? It's kind of cold out here." And we're all like, "Nah, dude, like, it's packed." And it was, to be fair. We weren't leaving them hanging, but there was literally no room. Like, we were like double stacked on each other. So we're like, "Okay." He goes, "Okay, come on, like, please, just let me in." Like, dude, like, we're literally packed. I'm sorry. So he's like, "Fine, whatever." Shuts the door, kind of like pissed off. And that was all we saw him for that night. So we wake up early in the morning. The next morning, we see Lavanos sitting on a gas can next to the exhaust, freezing, because he pulled up a gas can into the exhaust of the truck and just sat there to try to get the warm air of the exhaust. And he didn't sleep that night. He just sat there. But the funny part was, there was like a puddle of vomit, like, not far off next to him, and he had gotten sick from carbon monoxide poisoning. Like, it wasn't that serious. Like, why didn't he just sleep in his sleeping bag? He just decided, the better idea was to sit in front of the exhaust and get lightheaded. So that dude just had, like, not only was he tired and cold, but now he was sick. So it was just like, any of those stories, man, when somebody just, like, is not having a good day and it's not you, it is the funniest thing. I mean, granted, we help each other out. You know, we don't want anybody to get, like, you know, seriously hurt or injured or, you know, freeze. But, dude, like, just anybody that's had, like, you know, a severe night in the field knows what I'm talking about. And just, like, dude, freezing and starving. And if you can just manage it and watch other people crumble, like, just for that split second, it is so funny, dude. So I will miss that the most above anything. Just, like, embracing the suck with my boys, you know, just creating creating a story out of it, because, you know, so just endure it for the moment, because you know you're gonna get something funny out of it. Just hold on, something funny's gonna come. So I just miss all those funny stories of, you know, freezing and being tired and hungry, and going through it with my best friends. I'll miss that more than anything. So, you know, 2018 will be a great year for me. Completely different becoming a civilian. So I really look forward to transitioning out and you know, becoming a, you know, leaving my life as a soldier and starting my whole new chapter. So, you know, it's gonna be fun. So I hope y'all have a great New Year's, and I will see you in like a couple days, aka 2018. Happy New Year.